Welcome to Castaway the Woods. I'm your game master and strange little man perched in the highest tree, Grant. Welcome to our penultimate episode, our second to last episode, the last one before the big finale. Thank you all for joining us here this week. Before we begin, this is a survival game where player death and player versus player combat is on the table. Please see a list of content warnings in the chat by typing CW and take care of yourself accordingly. As mentioned, this is the penultimate episode. We know what's going on. You know it's Castaway. Let's talk about our sponsors and those donation incentives. We are playing Castaway by Afterthought Committee. This season, our show is sponsored by the fine folks at Plus One XP. Plus One XP is running a special sale for our entire run of Castaway, which as it stands is only 1 week left. Head on over to plus1xp.com and use code WOODS to get 10% off any purchase. Proceeds from which will go to benefiting this season's charity, the National Immigration Law Center, a charity that provides legal assistance to low-income immigrant families. Now let's talk about those donation incentives because you can still donate to change the game and help your favorite player. They're gonna need it this week. If you donate at least $5, you will enter our weekly giveaway. More on this in a bit. $10 will add a +1 to a future roll for a player. $20 will heal a player's condition. $25 will give a secret advantage to a player. And every time we hit $100, I will inflict a random condition on a random player. And if you were here with us last week, you will note that our donation numbers have gone up. We have now, since last week ended, raised $2,300 for National Immigration Law Center, which means I will open our episode once again with the Wheel of Pain and put one of these 5 people at an immediate disadvantage. If you donate at least $5 tonight, you'll be entered into a raffle to win 2 amazing TTRPGs and an original chain for your glasses. We're giving away Townies by Jellyfish Lines as well as Tabula Rasa by Wildest Worlds. The glasses chain is a Rage Panda Pajamas original. And if you have not won any of the previous raffles, do not worry. You will be entered into our Week 6 Grand Prize Finale raffle to win the full Dungeon Club collection. That's over 20 TTRPGs from the award-nominated designer of How's My Driving and other heart-pounding titles. So, before we get into this week's action and we check back at the camp, let's see who's getting hurt, shall we? Let's spin the Wheel of Pain. Just barely, the wheel has once again picked on Lucas. You are down to a D6. That's the danger zone here, Lucas fans, just so you know. And speaking of the danger zone, the woods. Welcome back, everybody. You have made it through the night after standing watch, keeping eyes open for a monster who never seemed to materialize. You were all cold and wet through the night. There's only 5 of you left. A challenge is coming up, but it is the morning currently. What would you all like to say to each other now that you've made it another week in the woods?
So we're here. This is unexpected.
We are here.
Good that nothing showed up last night.
Yeah. Everybody's doing okay?
As one can be, I suppose.
Right. That's fair.
I really miss coffee.
Yeah.
And
What's your go-to coffee order?
bed and all that. I'm a oat milk girly, so mostly just espresso, but a little bit of oat milk in there, a little bit of brown sugar. Y'all ever put brown sugar in your coffee?
I don't drink coffee.
Honey.
Honey's good
I'm more of
too. Yeah.
More of a tea person, but yeah, brown sugar and honey in tea is
Agreed.
fantastic.
In regards to the tea.
And separate but equal, honey on peanut butter toast. Incredible.
Delicious.
Oh,
Life-changing.
yes.
What's the first thing y'all are gonna eat when you get back home?
Oh,
Probably
Broth.
just
good
like,
question.
yeah, chicken and rice or something that's not going to throw us off after being malnourished for weeks, but something flavorful.
That is a responsible choice, Finn.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Nara, did you say broth?
Broth.
That sounds good.
Yeah.
While you all reminisce about foods and drinks you certainly can't have while surviving in the wilderness, you see something propped up against your now extinguished fire pit. It seems to be 5 small packages and 1 wrapped scroll.
Okay, that's there.
I know we got cameras on us all the time, but it really creeps me out when surprise stuff shows up overnight.
Well, I suppose we're opening them.
A package for each of you as you distribute those out, and inside each package is a compass. Inside, well, not inside, excuse me, on the back of each compass, you will see 3 directions engraved in the back of the compass. And the note reads, "Congratulations to our final 5. You are so close to the finale, you can almost taste it. But sadly, some of you will not. To give you an edge in the next challenge, we have provided you all with a compass with 3 directions engraved in each of them. If you are clever enough to interpret each direction and reach the challenge site first, you will receive a unique advantage in the immunity challenge." Now, players, I'm not going to ask you to decipher northwest, southeast, all that fun stuff. I can barely read. This is a game with 2 stats after all. Instead, what you'll be doing here for me is you're going to be interpreting the compass by making mental rolls. There are 3 directions the compass is pointing you towards, 3 checkpoints you have to reach. To reach each checkpoint, that is a mental roll with a DV of 12. If you don't hit 12, well, don't panic or anything, but you might get lost in the spooky, scary woods. In other terms, you will take a condition if you get lost. So be careful out there. Any questions regarding the first part of your challenge here today?
It seems pretty straightforward.
You see how
One
this asks us
cumulative-
not to panic.
One cumulative condition, or for each failure condition?
Each failure. Before we begin the challenge, Lucas, what's your mental stat?
It's 5.
Ah, so you were in a unique predicament here. On your own, you can't hit a 12.
No,
So you have 2 options.
not.
You may opt out of the challenge, or you have to hit a 6 every time. I warn you, though, opting out means you will not be able to seize that sizable advantage. But it's up to you.
I mean, well, I still have some of those +1s.
You sure
So-
do.
But if I have to guarantee hit a 6 every time, that's
Without the advantages, it'd be a 6 every time. But if you use the advantages wisely, maybe you'll make it.
okay. You know, I think I'm gonna give it a chance. I'm gonna go for it.
All
I'm
right.
gonna go for it.
We love gusto on Castaway. Okie dokie, gang. So you will need 3 successful DV12 rolls. If there is a tie on the last one, highest number wins as per usual. So go ahead and interpret those compasses for me, and we'll see who gets where the fastest. Roll your first mental roll for me.
I'm using my +5 bonus.
+5 bonus from a gracious donor. Thank you, gracious donors.
13.
Here, 13 for Finn. Okay. Cleared 1.
15.
Tilda clears the first one.
17.
Awesome.
Nari clears. Did I hear Carolina?
13.
Beautiful. And Lucas?
8.
8 total. Would that use any +1s?
I would have to use all of the +1s I have.
Probably not an ideal circumstance to find yourself in. That'll bring you down to a D4 as you take a panic condition as you immediately get lost in the woods. Be careful out there, Lucas. You, of course,
Okay.
still have the option to pull out. But the condition is the same. You would need a 4.
Okay. I'm gonna keep going.
Can I?
You got this, Lucas.
If I see Lucas panicking, can I help him with my? I have a ghost die that allows me to help someone. It's a D6.
You absolutely can. You can use your ghost die, which has the specific condition of giving someone a D6 additional roll if you're helping them. So I'll allow that.
Oh,
Would you just use that now or on this? I guess it's the next roll. So let's wait for the next roll, shall we?
okay.
Well, actually, let me ask this here for you, Gina. Do you want to add that to his current roll to avoid the condition or the next one?
If I can use it on, so he doesn't have to take a condition.
Sure. I need at least a 4 on that D6.
All right.
Okay.
I rolled exactly a 4.
There you go. You hit a 12, Lucas. You did not take a
Okay.
condition.
Oh, thank you so much.
It's scary out here. It's better when we're together, all of us.
Thank you, Tilda. Thank you.
I got you, Lucas. Don't worry.
See, everyone, it's not just the murder show. All right, everyone survived the first one. Let's make our second rolls now. I'm still looking for a DV of 12.
13.
Nari passes.
17.
Thirteen.
Okay.
Finn passes. Tilda passes.
I'm using 2 of my advantages to make it a 12.
Lucas passes, just barely. Carolina.
13 again.
Everyone doing great. So it's going to be a photo finish here at the end. Everyone make your DV12 roll. If you pass 12, highest number wins.
16.
16.
I'm using 1 + 1 to get 12.
Nari will pass.
Using 1 + 1 to get 12 as well.
Finn will pass.
How many +1s do I have? I'm bad at keeping track.
You have 4.
I have 4. Okay, I only need 2 to get to 12.
And then Tilda will pass. So far, it is Finn coming in as everyone else just barely hits 12. What do you have, Carolina?
14.
Everyone passing, but Finn, you will arrive at the challenge site first, which means you will see Chet Swiss, the host of Castaway, standing in front of 5 completely solid metal boxes, each of them positioned on top of a stump. And you will hear the following directions. Welcome, Finn. You have a unique advantage in this challenge. I'm going to explain the rules once everyone arrives, but you will have a job to do once they arrive. After the challenge is explained, you will determine the order everyone goes in.
Oh. Okay.
This means you can put yourself in a decent advantage, or you can help your allies, or you can choose to do things randomly and fair. It's up to you.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah, we'll see.
I love our chats. The rest of you saunter in. Everyone, besides Carolina, clinging on to dear life as you emerge from the darkness of the woods. Carolina coming in confidently in second. and you see 5 metal boxes atop 5 stumps. And you hear Chet Swiss say, "Welcome everyone to this week's challenge. This is a simple one. I have 5 boxes here in front of you. One of them has an immunity idol in it. Excuse me, what show am I on? One of them has an immunity necklace in it. The other 4 have various other things in them. Some can help, some can hurt, some might seem familiar. Don't know what that's about, but that's what the prompter tells me to say. Plain and simple, you are going to put in a specific order of who will open the boxes. It'll be completely up to you which box you take. One will go first, second, third, etc. If you want to know what's in the box, you are allowed to shake at maximum 2 boxes to get a hint, and then you may choose one of the boxes. I warn you though, once you make your choice, it cannot be taken or traded, so you are locked in to that choice. Now, since Finn arrived at the challenge site first, he will be determining what order you all go in 1 through 5.
Is just above table. Is this like a mental check to determine inside? Like, how is it?
Yeah,
working
mental
out there?
check to shake the boxes. The better you roll, the better the hint.
Okay. I will put Carolina first, followed by Lucas, myself, Tilda, Nari.
Perfect. Essentially robbing Nari of the choice to choose, and they'll be stuck with whatever is left. Very well then, Carolina.
That's very much not how I meant it, Chet, but sure.
How did you mean it? What else could it mean?
Likelihood of knowing who's got a bit of a mental edge and the ability to have the most information going into it was what I thought.
Oh, sure. I'm only talking about natural consequences. Anyway, Carolina, you get the first selection. Again, for your benefit here, Ava, there are boxes 1 through 5. They all look identical. The only way to parse anything about them is to shake them. So you can let me know which of the 5 boxes you want to shake. You get 2 total.
Okay. And then once I shake the second one, I'm locked into that last one I shook? Or
Once you
do I
shake
still-
the second one, you will choose which of the 5 boxes you want to
Got
keep
it.
as yours.
All right, let's go with... I would like to shake the 4th box first.
Box number 4. Give me a mental roll, please.
I would like to use my skill to add a +2.
Sure.
This is a D10, yeah. That is a 14.
14 total. When you shake this box, there is a heavy lopsided rolling.
Okay. Box number 2, I would like to shake.
Sure. Go ahead and make a mental roll.
Okay. And that is a 13.
For a 13 on box 2, you said?
Yes.
You hear a hissing sound.
All right.
Which box would you like to take, Carolina? Of any of the 5?
I feel pretty all right with sticking with 4.
4 it is. Box 4 belongs to you. Lucas, you're up next.
Okay. I'm going to use my composure to add +2 to that.
Okay.
I rolled a 10 total.
10 total. And you are shaking which one again?
Shaking number 1.
Number 1, you hear a rattle. Just a light rattling sound.
And there are 4 boxes left. Did I hear that right?
There are 4 total. Yes. Number 4 has
Okay.
been claimed. So 2,
4 has
3,
been
and
claimed.
5 are shakeable.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna take 1.
Gonna take it. No more shaking at all, huh? Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna. You don't get anything by playing safe, right?
Why not take the rattle? You know, box 1 is yours. Which brings us to Finn. Boxes 2, 3, and 5 available.
This is absolute bullshit. Feel free to say no. They're sitting on stumps. Stumps carry a lot of weight to them with metal. Could I use botany to justify the weight interior based on the plant reaction beneath it?
I will say no to that. Thank you.
Yo.
Hey, I had to try, you know?
Dude,
I
Wild.
appreciate
the
you
amount-
trying,
you
but
never
fuck
get
me for
anywhere without
that.
asking.
The amount of stuff Gina got away with for stunts, I had to try. Okay. Sorry, not
yeah.
Jenna, not Gina, but yes. Okay, so
I believe Kenny was
Still
stunts. Jenna was the bit.
Thank you. Either way, one could say botany makes more sense than those, but I'd like to
Hey,
start with
both of
box
those
3,
players made
please.
Final 2, you know, it's not unusual.
So yeah, box 3,
Box 3. Make a mental roll for me.
which will a 16.
A 16 for box 3. You hear the sound, the unmistakable sound of metal locks clanging.
Oh boy.
Okay. And then 5, as it's our only other non-information box currently.
5 and 2 still available for shakeage.
And because this die has been rolling well and I don't trust that, I'd like to use my +5 on this roll, please.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you to a gracious donor
Okay.
for that +5.
13 plus 6, whatever that comes out to.
That's a 19. That's a pretty big number. And you said on box 5?
Yes.
This one has the clanging and the rattling that sounds just like dice.
Huh. I guess I'll take box 3, the metal chains.
Metal it is. Box 3 is yours. Tilda, boxes 2 and 5 remain.
Well, I might as well try shaking them and see if I get any more information. So I'll
Yeah,
start
why
with
not?
numbered box 2.
Make a mental roll for me.
All right. 14.
For a 14 on box number 2, you once again hear a strong hissing sound.
Can I ask a follow-up question about that?
No.
Okay.
But thank you
Well,
for asking.
When you say hissing sound, does it sound like a
Okay.
natural hissing sound or like a chemical hissing sound?
Like a vocal one.
Like a vocal hissing sound. Okay. All right. Let's try number 5.
Number 5.
That's the same roll. That's also a 9 on the die. So 14 again.
You hear a small light rolling back and forth across the box.
I know which one I'd rather take. But I also know that whatever one I don't take, Nari's going to have to get. So. And again, she did fight a bear and a boar and a bunch of others creatures.
I've killed a lot of animals.
I look back to Nari and I just say, watch out for this one, the one you got. And I'm going to take box number 5.
Leaving Nari with box 2. So I will go in reverse order here. Nari, as you've probably surmised, you open box number 2, you are greeted with a snarling, angry badger. You get bit on the hand, you take a condition. You are down to a D8. And the badger safely scampers into the woods. Don't worry, Chad, I hear you. For you, Tilda, in box number 5, you open your box and you find that egg that Annabelle found last week. You may receive a new ghost dice. This is Callus's ghost dice. You get a +1 d6 if you are attacking someone, and if your next roll is not that, you will subtract 1 d6. Finn, in box number 3, you will open another box. You've received a puzzle box with 3 locks upon it. That is a mental DV12 roll to solve all 3 locks. You have to pass 3 times in a row to open it during your camp scene. Going to Lucas, you chose box number 1, and you see a prize you're well familiar with. You see 4 gold coins representing 4 +1s that you can add to your bank. So all the ones you spent, you have them again. Which means, Carolina, when you open your box, you see the immunity necklace. Carolina wins immunity. Which means, Carolina, you cannot be voted for this week. As long as camp goes your way, you are guaranteed a spot in the final 4.
Wow. I guess
What's
the
the-
smiling one is gracious this go around. Thank you.
What's the emotion here right now, knowing everything you've gone through to get to this point in this competition, knowing that so long as nothing tragic happens, you will be standing at the final 4?
I honestly still kind of overwhelmed. I am the last of my original group, after all, and that group had a lot of complications, and then I lost a lot of time. So being able to survive the last elimination and being safe from this coming one, I feel like maybe luck is turning around, and I'm not going to squander that.
We have seen a lot of people in your predicament overcome the odds and go far in this competition. I remember folks like Zeke from the desert or Deasia on the tundra winning the whole thing after losing her entire team. So it certainly is not impossible, and you continue to prove it. For the rest of you, I have nothing for you besides what's already in your box. You will go back to camp and prepare for tonight's vote, where one of you will become the 3rd member of our jury. You have a tough decision to make here, so I will leave you to it. And you leave Chet Swiss behind amongst all the boxes and stumps and the sounds of the woods, wondering where that badger ran off to, I'm sure. You return to camp, where you will now, of course, engage in the usual ritual of trying to survive and also trying to make it another week in the game. So, shall we all roll our current dice and see what our initiative order will be?
Six.
6 for Nari. What
4.
was that, Finn?
3.
3 for Finn, 2 for Tilda, 10 for Carolina. So that'll bring Carolina to the confession cam first. How fitting.
Oh,
Carolina, you are, of course, safe from a vote this week. No one can cast a vote against you while you have that necklace around your neck. There is, of course, the question of surviving, and then the other question of who's in your way for winning this whole thing. What would you like to say to the folks at home?
I think I've already said all I said when I got the immunity necklace, but I suppose any other thing I would say is that anyone remaining with me is a very worthy competitor, and I would be proud to see anyone actually make it through to the very end. I have no animosity towards either. They welcomed me with open arms. So I'm proud to see what they have accomplished.
Amicable. We'll see how that holds at tonight's vote. Carolina, the options before you, as per usual, are survive, look for secrets, and socialize. What would you like to do this week?
Mm, I think I'll look for secrets.
Why not? There must be something out there. Is there anybody you want to bring with you?
Let's bring Lucas. Maybe we can find ghosts for him.
Maybe. Lucas, you were invited to go looking for secrets and or ghosts with Carolina.
So, awesome. Thank you for the invite. I appreciate this.
Of course, the last conversation we had was quite enlightening, so I figured with a bit of safety, why not indulge a little?
Yeah, indeed. Yes. Have you how are you doing with everything? This is certainly been a time for you, being out and then back, and now you've got immunity. That's got to be a load off.
It is, but hopefully that luck will continue to hold with the second round of votes that will happen next. You still have a way to go.
Yeah.
Brief interruption. Lucas, you've been healed. You're back to a D8.
Ah.
The
Thank you.
smiling one provides.
Thank you.
But how
That's
are you
lovely.
doing? You're going into a vote.
Yeah. I was going to this vote, and I've got no qualms about the fact that my position is pretty precarious right now. It's I mean, as are all of us, you being the exception there. But I'm just glad to have made it this far and not be dead. While I seek out the dead, I do not seek death itself. At least not yet. Not for a long time, I hope.
I can agree with that.
Well, let's see if there's anything waiting for you here to help in the game, even if it's not from the beyond. Go ahead and make a mental roll for me to see if you can find any secrets out here.
Okay.
Am I able to use my skill during downtime? It's
Remind me.
computer.
Remind me what your skill is.
Oh, it's composure.
Oh, yes, you can.
This is mine, so I'm gonna also do that. $13 for Lucas.
13
14,
for Lucas.
and then
and
14.
a 14 for Ava.
I keep going between the two.
A 13 on a secrets roll. So why don't we start with you, Lucas?
Oh boy.
As you wander through the woods here, you come upon something very interesting in the woods. And I'm definitely not padding as I find my thing that I wrote in my notes. This is not an uncommon thing to find in the woods, although it is a more morbid one to find in the woods. But as you wander around looking under rocks and inside of trees, you spot a deer skull.
Oh. That's
Oh,
interesting.
And I will note that only you spot the deer skull, Lucas, which means only you can hear what the deer skull and truly what the wilderness has to offer you.
I hear the wilderness, and it hears me. I hear the wilderness, and it hears me. I hear the wilderness, and it hears you. It seems you've opened yourself up to the wilderness. Or maybe it has chosen you. Will you be predator or prey? Remember, If you give the wilderness what it wants, it will reward you. And the wilderness, it wants blood. Either way, welcome to the hunt.
The voice of a former contestant, Aza Mata, running through your ears as you now see the deer skull turn into a d6. You have won a ghost dice from Aza.
Ooh.
This gives you +1 d6 whenever you attempt to murder another contestant,
What?
and only when you do so.
Dancing a bit too early there, Sphinx.
Yeah, definitely danced a bit too early for that. Oh no.
I'll let you process that for a moment.
Yeah.
As for you, Ava, for a 14 on a secrets roll, a little bit of a less macabre thing here for you. Let's pull you ahead and take a look here. Ah, of course. You find the last of its kind. You find something lodged in the bark of a tree near the entrance to a larger portion of the woods that seems endless. You hear vague chitterings, distorted growls, sounds of nature, but if they were wrong somehow, and lodged in the bark of that tree, a knife with the Shadowy Productions insignia emblazoned upon it, which of course gives you a +1 in any contested roll where you need a knife.
Love promotional material.
And for the benefits of the rest of the team here, there are no more secrets to find in the woods. You two reunite from your adventure.
I hope it was a productive search for you, Lucas.
I'm honestly not sure what it was.
Any ghost?
Voices, for sure. I don't know if they were ghosts or not. Definitely voices.
Well, if you haven't heard voices yet, maybe that's a step in the right direction.
I don't know. This voice was kind of scary.
Well, unfortunately, with Shadowy Productions and being in the woods, I am not surprised.
Right.
Would you like me to
Fair
make
enough.
you some more of that very horrible put together tea that I made the other day?
It's the calming one, right?
Yes.
Yes, please.
Okay, come on.
Okay.
Be careful what you wish for, they always told me. So with that secret out of the way, we move on to Nari on the confession cam. Nari, of course, you had a little bit of a difficult time there in the challenge, had to burn a few advantages and +1s, got bit by a badger, but you have some things in your arsenal that might help you get through the night. What would you like to say to the folks at home about your game?
The only thing that exists are the things that are in front of us. The things that we choose to worship are the things that we put forth our obsessions to. I hate zealotry.
We'll see if those hates and passions serve you well today. With the secrets all located, which I'm giving you for your player advantage, just to be fair with everybody, you may now choose between surviving and socializing.
I'm finding food with Finn.
Alrighty, Finn, you were invited to go look for food with Nari.
Gladly. Do you want to hunt again or just some berries this time?
I need to hunt.
Okay.
I'm going to.
I guess that's where I would come in to talk about hunting. Go ahead and make a physical roll for me.
$15.
Cool.
9.
A 9. Finn, you're pretty much next to useless on this hunt here, but for a 15, a familiar sight for you. Another wild boar appearing out of a bush deep in the woods. As per usual, contested roll. I take -1. You get +1 if you're using the knife.
8.
And I rolled a 9. So in this particular instance, Nari, you actually struggle with the boar. The tusks piercing up against you, pressuring you, ultimately injuring you, and getting away. You are down to a D6.
I think wherever I'm punctured, just like holding on to it coming out of the brush. Fuck.
Do you want me to wrap that for you?
Yes.
Okay.
This would be a good time for me to remind the cast that you earned a first aid kit like 3 weeks ago and no one's touched it.
I would love to use the first aid kit.
Great. You can add 2 to this mental roll.
If I pick up healing herbs and put them into the wound, can I make it botany?
Yes.
Thank you. Mental, I'm assuming?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, perfect. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
That'll do her. Nari,
Wait,
you can
no.
heal.
Plus a mental check. 20.
Even
10 plus 4 plus 6.
well, the
Hold on, I
highest
forgot how to play
possible roll
Castaway.
in this fucking
Okay.
game. You can heal that condition.
I think Finn rips off one of his sleeves and uses it just to like wrap it around to keep it in place as all the herbs are sitting there. And so that you've just got like a white bandage wrapped around. No bleeding out today or ever, right?
I am concerned for my longevity.
In the physical, spiritual game, because with you right now, it could honestly be any of the 3.
I want to remain.
It's not really great for green team for Carolina to be immune. I guess there's not much we can do about that now.
I wouldn't even begin to know who to choose.
Tilda had an interesting theory of making it boring. That if the audience at home found it uninteresting to watch, they would stop making the show. I wonder if there's a way that we could steal somebody's vote and then everyone vote for one person so that everyone has one vote and just keep doing that forever. Or I guess block a vote, not steal a vote. Because if we stole, someone would have 2. Which I suppose could still do the circle of one vote forever.
I don't know.
Yeah, I think that would require a lot of buy-in from everyone, but we'll see where the votes fall, I guess.
We'll see.
Yeah, surely production wouldn't have thought of what to do in that situation. That will bring us to Lucas on the confession cam, now down a sleeve. You are on the confession camera. An interesting vote coming up here. A member of your original team, most likely going home here. Everyone technically vulnerable. Yes. What did I say? Finn? I meant Finn. I keep saying Lucas.
Yeah, you said
Finn.
me. I'm like, didn't I go
Looked at each other
already?
throughout the universe.
You know,
Hang
it's really hot in this room. Finn, you are on the confession cam. Producer Jen, if I said Lucas and you put Lucas there, I'm sorry. I'm not smart. Finn, you're down a sleeve. You're technically vulnerable. There's a very interesting vote coming up. You have been preaching unity and safety for this entire run during the merge since Jonathan's death. How are you feeling going into this vote? What do you want the audience at home to know?
Yeah, honestly, not feeling great. Last week, I made it public that I and at least one other person on my team split for Annabelle, but the reason for that was she was not part of our safety and had privately confided to me she would still be down to kill somebody, and so it felt safer. But now we have Carolina immune, and so that means we can't have green team unity till the end. So I'm not sure.
Not by
I think
vote
it's going to be a
anywhere.
real gamble. Yeah. But again, we're not needing to do that, Chet.
Just
We're
remind me
not
of
needing
your
to advance
options.
your narrative.
Oh, I have none. No narrative, no skin in the game, no preferences. I just want to make sure everyone knows what game they're on.
I highly doubt that.
What was that to do this week, Luke? I keep doing it. Finn, you, of course,
Mhm.
have the options to survive and now socialize. And Nari, I know you're off camera, but if you can hear me, you've been healed. You're back to a D10.
Quick question about the puzzle box. Can that be done at any time but 3 times in a row?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I think I would like to invite Tilda to look for water and to do our puzzle boxes together.
How charming. Tilda, you were invited to a water and puzzle box adventure.
Oh, Finn, are we puzzling together?
I know that we seemed a little hesitant last week when we found yours, but I thought there's probably something good for us in them, and maybe we can help each other out. I don't imagine production's smart enough to make them a different challenge, so we could have them just in unison.
That's a good idea. Yeah, and maybe we can inspect them together and see if we can figure out how they, if there's anything tricky about them.
Yeah.
Work together.
Yeah, 2 heads better than 1.
I like that
your
plan.
birds
Okay.
that they make nests together so that they can always go resource managing and stay. We're gonna be birds.
Yeah. See, you're picking it up. You said you didn't know much about birds, but
It has
getting
been
it.
6 weeks of the only education being bird facts, so I'm bound to learn
It's the
something.
only book I brought with me. So
Honestly, it was smart of you to
that's
bring
the
a
only
book. I
color
brought a
that
bottle of
comes
wine
in.
that ran out day 1.
Nope. It's all
Yeah.
birds all the time in this camp. All right, let's
How
do
she
it.
got that bird book past us, we'll never know.
I'm sneaky like that.
So are you two doing your puzzle boxes first then?
I think we should start with water in case the puzzle boxes go terribly wrong and we're like on
Right,
D4s for
good
water.
thinking. Good
Smart.
thinking, yeah.
All
Just in
right.
case.
Let's make that water roll then. We are, of course, looking with water for you to make a mental roll.
Can I use my survival skill for that?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
I dare say it's the best time to use it.
I would say so too.
The least
could use
stretch I've
certain, but-
made for a roll this game.
Follow the sounds of mallards and
Depending on how you feel about botany, a 15 or a 17.
It'll be the same either way.
Okay.
okay. That's wait, I can do math. 15.
Would you like to combine those or be separate?
I imagine combining them is
Whatever's better.
yeah.
Whatever the
Well-
better option is, Chet.
A 30 is more than a 15.
Right. Yes, it is. That's math I can do.
You can probably guess, but you found a well surrounded by human skulls.
Delicious.
Yeah. The perfectly normal well of perfectly normal things.
Totally
Yeah.
normal and safe to drink.
An interesting thing
Yeah.
to note about the well this time is while both of you at certain instances have found this thing, you have noted that every time you find it, it takes longer to do so. It's never seems to be in the spot you found it in last time. The trees look different around here for some reason. Wonder what that's about.
Where are they getting the water from if it's not actual well water?
How dark is it? Like, is there enough moonlight that I can see down into the well?
You're probably in like the sunset phase of the woods here, but the tree coverage has always blocked out a lot of the light. Peering into the
Okay.
well only gives off the rippling night sky reflecting off of the water darkness you see, like trying to look inside of a bathtub in a pitch black room. It's deep in there.
This whole thing weirds me out. It's got to be moving, right? There can't be
Yeah.
that many whales out here that
No,
there's so many that they're just popping up everywhere.
We'd run into them at least if there were two. My guess is that they just dig a shallow well and probably paint the bottom black, make it look deeper than it is, and move it to a new location or something.
I want to take out the knife that I have on me and move over to the side of the well, and I want to pick one of the skulls and just mark it with an X.
You can do it for free.
Just in case, you know.
That way you can always confirm if it's the same well or not.
All right, puzzling.
Yeah. Let's see if we can figure it out.
Puzzle box, of course, is 3 different locks. It's kind of like Rubik's Cube logic here. Pieces you have to keep twisting and turning, and as you solve more of the puzzle, more locks will fall off. It is 3 DV12 mental rolls in a row to solve the puzzle box. If you fail one roll, you start over and take a condition.
Okay.
Good luck.
Hey, thanks.
First one is a 13, 7 plus 6.
Hey, also 13. See, teamwork.
Yeah, teamwork. We got this. We know what we're doing.
2 to go.
That one is a 12. It's DC 12 or 13.
Meets it, beats it.
Okay.
I'm going to use a +1 to make it 12.
1 more to go.
How can dice feel this stressful? This is
That's
single
Castaway,
D12.
baby.
I know. Okay, that's another 12 on the dot.
There you go.
Oh, okay. It's mental, right? 15.
Almost in unison, all 6 of your locks fall off. They plummet to the ground, they clank, and the boxes open, and you both receive different prizes. Tilda, in your box, you see a vast array of fresh fruits, protein, energy, the kind of meal that could replenish the energy you so sorely need in this competition. Eating it will fully heal all of your conditions. You can choose when you do so. Now, Finn, you already have a D12, so a full meal does you no favors. Instead, you receive a D20. You can roll with a D20 until you take a condition.
Oh, shit. Okay. Okay. Cool.
So there you go. I hope those are worth the stress.
We'll see if we make it through the vote.
Anything you want to talk about in regards to that before you head back?
Yeah, I think that's smart. While we're being teamworky and open with each other, where is if you don't want to say, you no pressure to, but where is your head regarding tonight?
Part of me really wants to stay, because I don't know. I've grown attached to all y'all, and I don't know. I feel like if we're all together, then we can keep each other safe, and maybe we can all get out of here. But I know that that's not how the
Yeah.
game works. And there's also a part of me that, I don't really bring you got botany skills, and you're so smart, and Nari's so strong, and she's such a good hunter, and she's just so cool, and
But I
Carolina.
think you've been the one keeping us all like level-headed. I don't think you should sell yourself short there.
I mean,
You're
I
the only,
got
like,
bird facts,
literally just
Finn.
yeah, but
I-
the bird facts united us in night one, and since then, whenever anyone's bored, you're the first person to step up and help others and keep people's sanity going. And also wasn't ever on, as far as I can tell, team let's kill everyone, and that's one of the most reassuring things right now.
what a strange thing to have that be such a pro.
Team let's keep our friends alive.
Team,
Strange.
let's not kill anyone. Yeah, that's who would have thought?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, we'll see if
about
the
you?
ties that. Oh, sorry, I did not mean to interrupt this beautiful
Yeah,
moment.
we're
but
having
there
a
is-
moment here.
Yeah,
Fine.
Chet, stop emerging from the woods and saying stuff mid-conversation.
Guess we're ahead of time. You can say a few more things before I come out of the bushes.
Chet,
Homer
this is the
Simpson
RP
style.
section of the game.
My bad.
What was your question though before, Chet?
Where's your head at?
I was telling Nari I didn't think that it wouldn't work. We could do what you were saying last week and make it boring and block a vote and do a vote circle to make it one for everyone, but I don't have any sort of advantage like that. But also, I feel like if they're letting us kill each other, they're not going to let us
Right.
stall the show.
They'll probably just
So I
kill
guess if
all of us
anyone,
themselves.
we shouldn't laugh about that, but yeah, that's
Do it off camera.
you probably got or those benches are weighted or
That's what
something,
interns are
and
for, right?
go out with a bang. Is that the term? I think if anyone is putting themselves on the block, that'd be the easiest. But until then, I think I'm gonna have to just. I really don't know. I don't want to vote on any of you, so I don't know what I'm gonna do about that.
Yeah, me neither.
I'd love to stall it forever, but I really don't think they'd let us.
A fair assumption. Well, Tilda, that just leaves you. You've secured water for the week. Let's bring you to the confession cam. A big vote coming up, and you have some ammo in your pocket. The only person who ever saw you take it is gone. So you have some interesting cards you can play this week if you choose. What are you feeling this week? And what would the audience at home to know about your strategy?
You're talking about the skull, right? That immunity skull.
Yours to use if you want to.
But if I use it, then someone else has to go home.
That is how it works.
Which I guess wouldn't. I mean, it's better home than dead, right?
A lot of that sentiment going around lately. But yes. Could I trade it for something? With us, no, but I will tell you that you don't have to use it on yourself.
I was just hoping I could trade it for something. It doesn't matter. You promise nothing bad happens at that hotel after we get
100%. Nothing bad happens at the hotel. You are kept there until the competition ends. It's kind of like a vacation. You got Lavender there and Michelle and Annabelle. Just living it up.
I don't know if I believe you, but I don't know if that feels better or worse.
Well, I suppose after tonight, you'll be one step closer to learning the truth about the cabin. In the meantime, you are left with the choices to either socialize or survive.
We still need a fire. So I think I'll try and make one of those. And I'd like to bring Nari with me.
Nari it is.
Is your hand okay?
Yeah.
I'm really sorry about that. I should have taken it. I knew there was something in there, and I just figured, you have so much experience already with fighting animals, and it was an unkind choice. I'm sorry.
I'm glad that you didn't take it for yourself, honestly. I unfortunately couldn't get food, but I can help you with this.
I actually I got something in a puzzle box, and I'm going to take out my box of food. I was thinking either we could share it, or you can have it. I think you should have it. I don't need it. I can Finn can help me find berries or something.
I don't think sharing is an option, and
You should have it. I want you to have it.
I am at all times more concerned about you.
GM here. I would let you share it. Listen, it heals a whole rack's worth of conditions. I'm not going to lose sleep if the two conditions that get healed are for two people. So,
That intern has a clipboard that's telling me otherwise.
Did you want to share it with me?
I'm just surprised that would be an option, but yes, that would be fine.
you can both go back to a D12, which you might need because we have now raised $2,400 for National Immigration Law Center. Thank you, everyone, for your donations. A lot of people are doing very well health-wise. Let's fix that, shall we? Let's spin the wheel of pain. And also, while we're here, shout out to our raiders who have joined us from Don't Kill My Character. I hope your superhero shenanigans were fun and cool. Ironically, after achieving puzzle box success and getting that D20, a short-lived reprise, back to a D12, Finn.
Hey, that's the woods.
By virtue of opening that puzzle box, Sean was back to a D20, took a condition, back to a D12. Which will bring me back to the survival of Tilda and Nari. Now, you both have technically eaten, so if you want to call that your turn, you can.
Let's look for fire.
Yeah. As we're walking and looking for firewood, what did you mean when you said you're always concerned about me?
I think about you often.
Is it because of the bird facts? Is it do I say too many things about birds? I can cut it back.
I think about the way your hair smells after rain. I think about the enthusiasm of your voice. We haven't had all the possible facilities that we can to be fully clean, to dust ourselves off or anything like that, but there is just still something so polished about you. I'm fond of you.
Legion albatrosses. Legion albatrosses. They partner for life, and you know they're one of the few species birds that when they lose their mate, they mourn for years. For years, for birds, that's a long time. And I think about you a lot too. Nari, your determination and your strength and perseverance in this unbelievable chaos. You're steady. You make me feel like I could be steady too.
Just as those albatross, I fear that I would also mourn you for a long time. Forever.
Nari, can I kiss you?
Yes.
And I move closer and I kiss her.
And if there's a camera person trying to like punch in, I just like shove.
Oh, there's cameras everywhere, but sure. Man, this show is everything.
We should find some firewood, right?
Yeah.
Maybe in a minute.
Yeah.
They already have the sparks after all. Whenever you're ready, don't let me rush you, but go ahead and make a mental roll to find firewood.
I'm rolling D12s now, baby.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
15.
Cool.
14.
That'll do her. Simply finding it. Now I just need a volunteer to make the fire.
I think we can do that together, right?
You can.
That's physical?
That's physical, yes.
17.
That's a 12 on the die, 17.
Wouldn't even need the help. Oh, 17
No,
for both
16.
of you. Look at that.
16. I can do math.
Yeah.
16 for me.
What is a
Close
16 if not almost a 17? Doesn't matter. You've both successfully made a roaring campfire for the evening. No one's getting cold tonight.
No, they're not.
While you two canoodle and discuss your futures both in the game and beyond, I am owed a confession cam. Lucas, welcome to the confession cam for real this time.
Uh-huh.
A
Hi.
vote upon you And not an easy vote to have. One member of your original team more than likely being eliminated here tonight. What would you have to say to the audience at home about your thoughts, plans, and strategies?
There's lots that can be said. There's lots that I could say. There's lots that I probably should or shouldn't say. But what I will say is, don't count us out yet. And look straight into the camera.
A strong declaration from Lucas here this week. Well, you have two choices. Lucas, you can survive or look for secrets. I mean,
feel like everyone has
socialize.
found
I meant
all the
socialize.
things. Yeah. And you said that there's no more secrets in the woods.
There are no more
So-
secrets in the woods. Have I mentioned how hot it is in this damn room and I'm wearing a hat?
so yeah, Lucas is gonna socialize.
A conversation with as many people as you would like before the vote begins. Who would you like to talk to?
I think I would like to start the conversation with Nari, but whoever is nearby is also very welcome to listen, because this could be So Lucas will go and nervously sit next to Nari. Something happened while I was out there with Carolina, and I don't know how to feel about it.
What happened?
I accompanied Carolina to go and look for secrets, and I came upon a deer skull, and I think I was the only one to see it. I don't know. I don't think she saw it at all. Then I started hearing voices coming from the woods, and the voices said that the woods wanted blood, and it would reward such things. But I don't want to do that. I don't want to shed anyone's blood. It's not who I am. I want to stay. I want to stay who I am. Sorry. I don't want to hurt anybody.
There are often times where our hauntings may threaten to change us. But we can ignore it.
I want to ignore it. I just want... I need someone to know in case something happens, because I do ignore it, and I will ignore it, but someone has to know. And I trust you more than anyone, Nari. So I want you to know I'm not going to lose myself to this game. I'm not.
You will persevere.
Yeah.
I'm sorry that this feels like such a tangible voice that you were searching for, and it frightened you instead of invited.
Yeah. Definitely wasn't the voice I was looking for, that's for sure.
We'll get you a satchel of salt or something.
Okay.
Oftentimes we seek strength in the friendship of others when we have been met with horrible truths about the world we live in. And now those horrible truths take a different shape. As night falls and you all grab your torches and you head to the voting ceremony. As per tradition, it's a formal occasion, so Chet's not wearing a hat to this. There are 5 stumps now remaining, your 5 torches, and of course, host of Castaway, Chet Swiss, at the helm of everything as you sit around a fire in the darkest part of the woods. And Chet looks at the 5 of you and goes, I am sensing a heaviness about this vote, which is pretty atypical for the show. You've all been living together for well over a month at this point, have formed bonds and friendships, but the reality must set in. The 4 people sitting around you are what stand between you, $1 million, and immortality in Castaway history. And you have to be wondering to yourself right now, who of these 4 people most stands in my way of achieving that dream? Lucas, as you look around these 4 people who become friends, confidants, team members, how do you even begin to approach who to eliminate now?
Well, there's only one way, I think, to approach this. And we'll stare directly at Chet, and then we'll look directly into the camera. And that's to make things as even keel as possible. And he pulls out his golden skull.
Ah, your advantage you won from the auction.
Yeah. If I'm really sorry, Carolina, but
I'm going to
got to
give
make
you
this.
Small stop there, though, Lucas. That particular advantage does not cancel out challenge immunity, but an immunity skull.
Oh, shit. Well, I still offer it up in case.
So, for those who now see the item that Lucas has been holding for the past couple of weeks, if anyone here plays an immunity skull to keep them safe from a vote tonight, Lucas has the ability to cancel out your skull. A decision he can only make after the votes are cast. So, knowing that, Finn, does that change the dynamic of tonight's vote?
Yeah, I'd say quite a bit. I mean, I'm not sure. A lot of things. I don't have a skull to play. I've been very honest this game. I believe I would have told most of you if I did, so it doesn't impact me much, but also, I don't know. I'm sure it impacts something.
Nari, do you feel
Also,
like something?
It's a
Oh,
really
sorry, go
brave
ahead.
play. No, I respect is on mad respect to Lucas. A brave play for whatever it is.
A lot of decisions being made here. Nari,
I
do you see this? Yes.
Yeah, just above table clarification, like playing a skull here, according to Lucas's gesture, is saying like he could block someone's skull.
Yes, but only one person. So here's how the order of operations will go in the event that works. After the votes are cast, if anyone has an immunity skull and they're feeling vulnerable, they can play it. As you all know, tonight's the last night to use any of those voting type advantages. If you do play your immunity skull, Lucas has an advantage that gives him the option to cancel out that skull. If he wants to, he can make any vote cast against you count anyway.
I think Nari will just be open. I have a skull and I only intend to protect myself with it.
Carolina, as more truths keep coming out here tonight, and you're the only person who is truly safe at this point by virtue of winning the challenge, Do you feel a sense of safety and control here, or is the game morphing in front of you right now?
I think all I will say is no, no, no ill will, no hard feelings in regards to the gesture, Lucas. Other than that, I'd rather not dignify you with a remaining answer, Chad.
So, Tilda, this is going to be a pivotal moment in the game. A lot of secrets have come out here tonight. A lot of things have been said. When you were in this position, knowing that any one of you could go home right now, what's the kind of thing you try to articulate to the team to convince them to keep you around?
I'm just really glad I got the opportunity to meet y'all. I didn't really know what I was getting into with this show, and I feel very grateful to be here in this final group with people that I truly consider friends. And I take out my immunity skull. And I got one of these too. And
then-
my eyes linger on Nari as I say before turning back to all of y'all. And if someone else needs it more than me, I'm happy to give it.
Well, then this would be the part where I explain how all of these different things work. Since all the cards are on the table and the only thing left to do is whether or not to play them. So there are 2 immunity skulls here. If they are to be played, they can only be done so after the votes are collected, but before I read them. If played, they will give immunity to whoever the skull is played for. That can be for the holder or for someone else they choose before the votes are counted. Lucas now knows that there are at least 2 immunity skulls in play. If either one is played, he can choose to eliminate that skull and have votes against that person count anyway. So, with all of that rattling around in your head as you try to make sense of where all the cards are lying right now, and if truly all the cards are out, it is time to vote. You will DM me the name of the character you wish to vote for this week. You cannot vote for Carolina. I'm keeping this nice and solemn as I prepare everything here. All the votes have been collected. If anyone has an immunity skull and you would like to play it, now is the last time you can do so.
I will use mine for myself.
Legitimate immunity skull. All votes against Nari will not count.
I suppose I'll use mine unless yeah.
For yourself?
I'll look to the others.
I
Yeah.
don't think anyone here would ask you to not use it on yourself.
It's yours.
So up to you.
Don't be afraid to use it. It's fine.
Yeah.
All votes for Tilda will not count. Lucas, do you want to play the Golden Skull?
No.
Okay. Then I will read the votes. First vote, Tilda. Does not count. Second vote, Lucas. Third vote, Tilda. Does not count. Fourth vote, Finn. That's 1 vote Lucas, 1 vote Finn, 1 vote remaining. The final vote and the third member of our jury, Finn. That is a majority. That is enough. You may bring me your torch. Finn, this is your opportunity to do or say anything before you leave.
Makes sense. I was the only one without a protection. It was a safe bet, and don't hold it against any of you.
Lucas immediately goes and
Beck,
hugs
can I-
Finn.
Yeah, he'll hug everyone.
Oh,
Can
man.
I leave the poison knife for the next season to try and get them out of this murder habit everyone seems to be a part of?
You can leave a gift for the next season, yes.
I would like to leave the poison knife, which is currently wrapped up, and if anyone unravels it, it hurts them, but it will poison. Wrapped in Finn's vest.
Sick. Make sure you DM that to me so I don't forget in 5 months.
I will, yeah. But yeah, no, you've all been lovely, and it makes sense the way it fell, and I wish all of you luck, and I think you've all got this. You can all do it. It's going to be a really hard vote in a week on who it comes between.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you, Finn.
Thank you, Finn.
Uh-huh.
Finn,
And
I'm gonna miss
so-
you.
I miss you. But we're all gonna meet again. I'm gonna send you all my address. You'll all come over. We'll have a nice green team and Carolina hang out, and we'll get super drunk on wine that's not poisonous or toxic, and we're gonna have a good time.
That sounds great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Finn, the de facto unifier of the Merge team, the architect of the No More Murders rule, and now the third member of the jury. Finn, your torch is snuffed by Chet Swiss, and you are escorted by production to the fancy cabin. And we will, of course, see you again next week for the final vote. But now we must bid farewell to the one and only Sean. An absolute joy to have you on the show this season. I look at them. Look at how sad everyone is. This is a great show, right? They're weeping, they're wailing, they're tearing their clothes off. Sean, for those who fell in love with you, as I'm sure you can tell, many did from the chat, where can we find more of you?
Yeah, find me all across the internet at Help Action Needed. A large percentage of these people have worked with me, so you can find them there too. And the ones that haven't will hopefully be there one day, so you'll find them in the future. It's everywhere. It's unified. It's not hard to find me.
Oh my God, the NJ Webfest nominated Help Action Needed. Oh my God. Sean,
Yeah.
an honor
Yeah, that too.
as always to have you in our doors, but now we bid you farewell. We'll fade your camera
Yes.
as your memory fades from all of us. Cast salute to Sean. Well, folks, that was a heavy first half, but we still have an entire other half to go. I hope you liked the emotional damage. We're going to do more of it. We'll be back in 10 minutes for the back half and the final 4 of Castaway the Woods. Don't go anywhere and keep the donations coming. We'll see you in 10. Welcome back to Castaway the Woods. In a dramatic vote that happened 10 minutes ago, we said goodbye to Finn, which means we now have our final four: Carolina, Nari, Lucas, and Tilda. Before we go into our next challenge, you return from camp with the reckoning of a dramatic, all truths on the table vote. Every voting advantage now out of the game, and you have a brief moment to detox together. Or retox. I don't know your life.
I
Where are the
hate all of
cigarettes?
this.
Oh, while we're at it, during the break, we had two conditions healed. Carolina, you're back to a D12, and Lucas, you're back to a D10. Thank you, gracious donors.
Thank you, truly.
Many thanks. Many thanks. Does anyone else need to lie down after that?
Yeah. Every time we do that, I hate it more and more.
I really hate it. I really hated this one.
Yeah.
The way that I, not to say compartmentalize it, but maybe makes it a bit easier, is going in with at least the thought and hope, looking at the cameras briefly, that at the very least, whoever we send is safe, warm, and not having to deal with the rigmarole of all this. In the way that I try to cast my vote is who I think, at least from the interactions I've had and what I've seen and witnessed, who deserves the rest. When I first voted, the first week of voting, I noticed Lavender was seemingly overwhelmed with nature. And I worried that also with talking with others that overwhelmingness could impact her later. It could impact us as a group. So the kindest thing would be just to vote her off. That way she has the safety of walls. And I'm hoping that she's fine now. So I don't know if that helps.
That's a really kind way of looking at it, Carolina. I like that a lot.
So do I.
The safety of walls is a luxury you have at your camp. You have shelter, water, and fire tonight. What was not procured during your most recent camp scene was food. So you will all take a hunger condition tonight, except for Nari and Tilda.
Okay.
Because Nari and Tilda had a private snack in the woods when they got firewood together. So you've eaten. Which means you had those conditions, Carolina and Lucas, healed, because you're back down to a D10 and a D8 with the hunger. And you're now the hunger, and not the cool way. So, which will bring me to the next morning, the next challenge, the one that's going to determine who gets the mostly free pass to the finale. You are escorted through the woods and you see a large winding metal contraption, 4 of them. It looks like a pathway maze that's been shrunk down to the size of about a torso. And you see Chet Swiss standing behind the 4 of them, arms extended, and says, "I'm very excited about this week's challenge. The people down at the Shouty Productions offices who design all of our props and sets and whatnot have come up with a real baller one for you here. This little device here is what we like to call the apparatus. This is a very simple game of reflexes, gang. You're going to be given 1 small billiard-shaped ball. You're going to input it at the very top of the contraption. You will watch it wind down and around all through this maze, keeping an eye on it. Then it will pop out at the end of the apparatus. Your one and your only job is to catch the ball, put it back on top, and watch it wind down again. As this competition goes on, you will be asked to add more balls, and it'll only get more and more difficult to keep a track of what is coming in and out as this game goes on. If you drop a ball even once, you are out of the competition. The last person standing wins immunity, guaranteed a spot at the final 3, as long as nothing bad happens, and that will be a nice lock for you. You'll have the opportunity to perform in the finale and try and secure your spot at the final voting ceremony. What this is going to mean for you players is you have a unique opportunity here. Every round, you will take care of 2 rolls. The first one is a very simple DV10, and throughout this whole game, you may choose either physical or mental. I'm letting you pick this time, but whatever one you pick, you are locked into for the whole game. After 2 rolls, you will increase the difficulty, and you will increase the number of dice you're rolling. So, for example, round 1, DV10, current die plus physical or mental. If you pass that round, round 2 is a DV11, and you'll be rolling 2 of your current die. You have to succeed on both of them to pass. This is not a cumulative thing. This is clear the number on every die rolled, and it will keep going up the longer the game goes on. Make sense?
Hopefully.
If it doesn't make
so.
sense, I will keep saying the rules the whole time. This is a pretty plain and simple one with a ticket to the final 3 up for grabs. So, on your marks, get set, in a very literal sense, roll. First one's a DV10. You may add your physical or your mental, and there's only the 1 dice.
Okay.
12.
That'll pass. You can catch it and replace it.
Also a 12.
Good to go for Lucas.
15.
15 for Carolina will pass to DV10. Tilda.
I was muted. I only rolled an 8, but I'm going to use my 2 plus 1s to get me to 10.
Just barely catching it. All right, do that one again for me. 1 dice, DV10.
10.
10 makes it, meets it, beats it.
13.
Good to go there.
Also 10.
11.
10 and 11. All right, now for the part where you reach deep in your dice bags, folks. I need 2 of your current die. The DV is 11. You need at least an 11 on both of those dice to pass. And to keep things mathematically simple, you can simply give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down if you pass both dice. Good for now.
I'm just like, oh my God. What is
How do I communicate this? Tilda, no? You don't save it with a plus or anything? Okay.
Well, I rolled a 1 on my second die. So
Well, that won't do it.
That's not gonna
enough
get
to
me
save
there.
you there. Tilda, out of the competition as a ball drops onto a grassy patch in front of her.
I would like to use my composure so that I just pass with a 10 on my second die.
You need an 11
You need
right
11.
Yeah, 11.
Oh,
You have a bunch of plus
then I will
ones.
use one of my plus 1s.
now. There you
Yeah.
go. Lucas makes it. And Carolina, I saw a thumbs up from you, right?
Yes.
Perfect. Everyone but Tilda still in. Tilda, how are you feeling now, knowing that you will definitely be vulnerable at tonight's vote?
You know, balls aren't my thing, Chet, so not surprised.
I can relate to that. All right,
Yeah.
second one for this round. DV11, 2 dice.
12 and a 17. Blah blah blah.
Nari, good. Carolina, good. Lucas,
11 and a 12.
there you go. See, not so bad. We're going to up that to 3 balls now. The DV is now 12, and I need 3 of your current dice. Oh, it sounds like clacking. Hell yeah, that's what I live for.
Okay.
12.
13.
DV is 12 on all 3 dice. Watching horror as all the art
13.
kids do math 3 times.
Please. I'm gonna use 2 +1s for my third.
All right. Nari, good then.
So no more +1s.
This is a really good challenge to donate +1s for if you're feeling generous out there, gang.
I'm going to use one of my +1s to make all 3 of them 13s.
Luke is still in this, Carolina.
I have a advantage reroll. Can I use that for here?
You
Or is that-
can. If you fail the roll, you can re-roll one of them. Thank you to the gracious donor for that secret advantage.
Okay, yeah, I've got all of them now.
It's getting dicey up in here. All right, do that one again. 3 dice, DV12.
Okay. It's 13 again.
Just yeah. I
Appreciate it. I appreciate it.
That's
Nari
12
passes.
11 +5.
Carolina
another 13.
passes. Lucas, wow, I've never seen people so relieved to roll 12s. I love it. All right, you probably guessed, but now we're up to 4 dice. DV
Good Lord,
is 13 now. We're really testing your reflexes here. Need 4 passes total to get through each round.
13.
13 is the DV. Yes, 1 3.
Okay.
I might keep this challenge next season.
I fail.
Lucas out as 1 drops to the ground.
I'm spending 2 of my +1s to meet 13 on my last die.
8
Carolina
+5
hangs in there.
is 13. Is that correct?
What's
13.
up? Yeah,
8 +5. Okay. Yes. We're good.
this is now down to Carolina and Nari for that first spot in the final 3. Roll 4 dice for me. It's a DV 13.
Okay, same thing.
Same thing.
I'm so
I'm gonna
sorry.
use my
Yeah, the quiet-
composure.
The quiet counting of dice.
I'm gonna use my composure skill and then 1 of my +1s to meet all of them.
Alrighty.
So I don't do this, Grant. I've never done this. Hunting balls?
Are we asking if hunting applies in this situation?
Yeah.
You know, Now, see, here's the predicament I find myself in. In a literal sense, no. The skills hunting gives you, one could say, counts towards reflexes, and I've already allowed prayer in this game.
You've allowed crochet.
Yeah, I mean, they're already all out at this time.
Skin in my teeth. A lot of 8s.
A lot of 8s. Okay. We are adding a 5th dice. The DV is 14. I think the advantages are damn near depleted here.
Yeah, nothing. Oh, I don't have another D12. Okay, great. 14.
14 is the DV now. Nari at a D12, Carolina a D10, just duking it out here.
I made it very barely, but made it.
Holy smokes. Okay.
No, I don't.
Okay. With the final and fifth ball added to Nari's pool falling out, Chet puts his hands in the air for the second week in a row. Carolina wins immunity, guaranteed a spot in the final three.
Holy moly.
Yeah.
Carolina, what's the emotion right now?
No comment. Not to you.
A lot to process. You are one step closer to a $1 million payday with safety once again guaranteed for you. Nari, Lucas, and Tilda. No more skulls, no more voting advantages, just your wits, your alliances, and what you want to guide you further. I will see you at the voting ceremony tonight. You have a camp to maintain.
Yeah.
Before you all roll for initiative, I'll give everyone a chance to breathe from that very stressful amount of dice rolling. Feel free to have a little preemptive pre-camp chit-chat. We're doing great on time.
How's everybody doing?
I mean, I dropped a ball right at the start, so I was just watching y'all.
I thought for a moment I thought that I had a chance, and then I didn't. But you know, I'm in good company, so yeah.
You're very good at tracking balls.
I guess.
I have been told that. Yeah.
I was talking to.
Oh.
But interesting.
Can I have a moment of honesty to you all? I mean this truly as a... You all truly amaze me. Seeing you all work together as a team and the alliance, it's a beautiful thing. And I said no ill will, but that golden skull maneuver you did, Lucas, it did make me feel that I'm not Team Green, so I understand, but it felt a bit like a dig.
I didn't mean it to me to feel that way, but
it was very much a drive to make sure that even if I don't have that alliance that you all have, I have to protect myself. So I'm sorry that you have to go into this vote like this. It isn't fair.
nothing about this game is fair. And that's kind of the unfortunate thing about this entire situation that we find ourselves in. This is a shit situation, no matter how you shake it. And I am really sorry to have hurt your feelings. That was not my intent, but I take responsibility for that.
Thank you.
Of course.
On that note, let's take care of camp. Everyone go ahead and roll your current die for me. No modifiers.
No mods.
10.
Oh boy.
10 for Nari. 8 for Lucas. Right when you didn't need it, huh? 2 for Tilda. Nine for Carolina. Okay. Nari, you're up first in the confession cam. Quite the eventful vote last week. Lots of skulls played, lots of feelings communicated, and now a new energy here at camp. What would you like to say to the folks at home as you head into this vote?
We are all haunted, as well as we are all humiliated. If you could make sense of running back and forth up to 10 times, putting a ball right back at the very top, only to multiply that, I suppose we can attribute that to all manners of debt, all manner of death and inconvenience that this show has provided. But I can say there has been one true gift from this show. Cut.
I gotcha. Nari with a new lease on life here in the competition. Something worth fighting for, perhaps. Which will then beg the question, Nari, what will you do, survive or socialize?
I look at a camera. I don't say cut. Okay. I will redeem myself looking for food with Lucas.
Lucas, you're invited to go look for food with Nari.
Okay. Thanks for inviting me. Hopefully I can help out a bit more than I did last time.
I not only made a fool of myself, but I did not secure immunity for us.
I mean, right there in that same boat. So, two fools walk in the woods looking for food. I understand your meaning. And, we both tried our best. You lasted longer than I did. So, maybe I'm a bigger fool than you for going out sooner.
May I be honest with you, Lucas?
Always.
I attempted to vote you out last round.
Can I be honest with you? I attempted to vote myself out last round. Then I found out I couldn't do that. I get it.
Carolina is strong.
Yeah.
And there is a selfish part of me that wanted to rebuff what she spoke of before when she said to vote out the person that seemed like they needed the most rest. When in fact, when you told me that something had spoken to you in such a way to carve you out into something that you are not, something dead.
I'm still a little freaked out about that, to be honest.
I worried for you.
I'm still worried, if I'm being completely honest. I don't know that danger is quite over yet. I don't know what's going to happen since I refused it. Since I am refusing it.
I'm sorry for what. I'm sorry for what will happen during this vote. Let us find food so that we can nourish ourselves for the end of the night.
You said that you're sorry for what's going to happen? And he just gives you a hug, and it's like a big, warm hug. I'm not. Everything that happened, happened, and can't happen any other way.
Please don't make me cry.
Okay. Sorry.
Let's look for food. This will
Yeah.
be a physical roll to see if we can locate any animals. And Lucas, just so you know, since you did rebuff the gift of the wilderness and have chosen not to kill anyone, you may roll 1d6 and subtract that from your hunting roll.
Oh, okay.
17.
Cool.
Okay. 2.
Not great. Not great.
Nope.
So with okay, we're cool. Here's the situation I'm going to put you in with a 4-2 and also a 17. Food, yes. A familiar foe of Nari's appears as Lucas is now in danger of being attacked by a bear.
Okay.
Oh shit.
Current
What if I
die
make
versus
myself look
current
big?
die.
Is that me? Or is that?
That is you, Nari. You're going to be saving Lucas in this particular case. I will, of course, subtract 1, and you will add 1.
11.
That beats a 4. Tell me how you save Lucas from a bear.
You're making yourself big. I push you to the side and I take out my knife, and it's just like an immediate, like, if you could spatchcock a bear in the middle of the woods and no one sees it but Lucas. It did happen.
I ever tell you how amazing you are?
Covered in blood. Hot steam coming off of me. Yeah.
Allow me to tell you once again that you're amazing and I adore you. Thank you for saving my life.
Just like the last time in week 1 when you slayed a bear, this feeds the camp for 2 weeks. So this will also be your finale food.
Hooray!
Which will then bring us to Carolina. Carolina, at times it can feel like you need to keep winning these damn things to stay in this thing, and so help me, you keep winning these damn things. Safe again from the vote this week, another opportunity to knock out the competition. What were just the folks at home to know about your game and anything else you want them to know?
I've spent my entire life fighting, crawling, clawing even, to try to come out on top. And by the skin of my teeth, by my knuckles bloodied and bruised, I somehow always find myself surviving, even when I'm not supposed to. Those prior survivals, those prior wins mean nothing and are empty. This game, I suppose I joined as a redemption of sorts, to prove I actually am worthy of that second chance. And it hurts, but I think these past couple weeks demonstrated maybe I am worthy of that. I just hope that everyone else can see that I survived my group, that I survived the woods, and I survived Team Green to the very end. And that's all I can really claim as my own.
Well, if nothing else, we sure see it, Carolina. Impressive run so far, and now you must continue that momentum. Would you like to survive or socialize?
Survive.
Cool. Water and fire on the table. Anyone you want to bring with you?
Lucas,
Popular guy today, Lucas. You are invited to get water with Carolina.
Cool. All right, we're getting water. It's a good time. It's a good time. Hi, Carolina.
you don't have to be nervous with me. Hi, Lucas.
I'm nervous with everyone. It's general nature, I guess. How's it going? Congrats, by the way. You won, and you're still standing. It's pretty badass.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You should be proud for standing too.
Yeah.
Have you taken
I'm-
to heart what I mentioned earlier about rest? Do you find yourself needing that now, or do you think you still have to drive to continue?
Oh, I don't know. Rest definitely sounds nice, but I also do want to continue. So I'm, as they say, I'm of two minds. Um, there are two feral cats inside me, and they're both got the zoomies. So I don't know where that's going. That was a really weird metaphor, and I apologize that got away from me. Um,
Still holds
I'm
wisdom.
Yeah, I don't know what I want. Well, no, I think I do know what I want. I want rest and I want to continue. Uh, I want both of those things. So we'll see. Whatever happens is going to happen, and I think I'll be satisfied either way.
You're going into this vote again against your others. How are you feeling?
Well, I'm definitely not happy about it. Um, not happy about it at all. But you know, uh, to quote one of my favorite podcasts, "May the dice roll ever in our favor." I guess.
Is that one of Michelle's podcasts?
No, it's this guy called Sphinx Akasha, Sphinx Akasha. That's his name.
He sounds familiar. I may have to look into him.
He's a cool
Always
guy.
Be closing.
I suppose I asked this as a way to see what your mind is thinking of who do you think deserves rest?
Shit. That's a question.
It
I
is.
think, given everything that we've all been through, I mean, honestly, we all deserve the rest. But if you're asking me to pin it down to one person entirely, I would say, if not me, maybe Nari. She's been through a lot.
I was thinking the same. I haven't had much opportunity to speak with her, but seeing you, there's a familiar spirit in her. Not tired, but that drive still.
She definitely has drive. She just killed a bear for me, so
Again?
that's yeah. She saved this is twice now. She saved my life.
I heard about the first time. Oh my god.
Yeah. So if like also if anyone deserves to stay, it's her. So I don't know. I want my friends to win, but I also want my friends to be able to sit at a poolside with a nice cocktail and a book and maybe some soft jazz or something smooth going in the background. I don't know.
You mentioned you want to see your friends win. So far, it seems that, and correct me if I'm wrong, you just want to see how far you can go through this. It doesn't seem like necessarily you want to win.
Winning would be nice. The money would be nice, but yeah, I think you speak the truth of it. I want to see how far I can go. I want to see how long I can last. I want to prove to myself that I can do it. And you know what? I think I have.
Hmm.
I think some of it's been luck, but yeah, I don't know what that says or what that means, but I think, or what it will mean, but yeah.
It says that you're a good person, and whatever happens, well, we'll see who makes it through with me.
Not going to get very far without water, though.
That's
So-
true.
Now's the time to look for that.
Yep.
I mean, is that physical or mental?
This is a mental roll.
Cool.
13.
I'm
13.
gonna use my composure to make that a 12.
Okay. Working together here, you find a small stream on the floor of the woods. It's got some debris in it, but it's still good. This will hydrate you and your partner for the week. So you two have secured water.
Nice. Well, you know, it's not a well made of skulls, but you know, it's something.
Yeah, that seemed
Truly.
harder to find for some reason.
Hmm.
We should at least let the other two know that
a
water
good idea.
seems limited.
It's a good idea.
Which will then bring us to the next confession cam, which conveniently is you, Lucas. Been very
Oh.
active in these last 3 rounds.
Yeah.
Lucas, you've been pulled aside for a few conversations. You've
Mhm.
been a focal point in a vote. Another one
Uh-huh.
coming up as you head into this penultimate vote as a team. Where's your head at?
I'll be honest with you, Chet. My head's kind of everywhere. Um, I don't know what's going to happen next. Well, I do know one thing is that Carolina is going to make it to the final round. But beyond that, I don't know what's going to happen next, and I'm quite. I thought that I would be more anxious about that, but I don't. I'm not. If I go home tonight, that's been a good run.
There is a strange zen when facing finality, I've found. But who
Yeah.
knows if it's your finality coming up here, Lucas? You still have to set up camp after all, and that vote could go any direction. Would you like to
Yeah.
survive or socialize?
I think I'm going to survive.
Cool. Want to bring anybody with you?
I want to bring Tilda.
Tilda, we're going surviving with Lucas. You want to look for water or firewood?
Well, we found
You and Carolina have hydrated, but Tilda has
that's
not.
true. Yeah, I
So,
want to get her
could
some
be an
water.
option.
Let's get Tilda some water.
All right, hydration break for Tilda.
Hey, you want to come and find some water with me? We found a limited
Sure.
supply of water, but I want to make sure that you have water as well.
Yeah, that I've been awfully parched. Yeah, that sounds good.
Cool. How you doing?
Oh, prepping for the inevitable, I think.
Yeah.
How are you doing?
Honestly, I feel a lot calmer than I thought I would.
Okay. That's
Okay.
good, right?
Yeah, I
That's a
thought
good
I'd be
thing. That's a
more
good kind of
anxious.
calm.
Yeah, I thought I'd feel more anxious around this entire thing, but you know, I I I I, I declined the weird voices that wanted me to kill someone, and
Sorry, the
I
what?
oh, I didn't. You weren't around for that. Yeah. The last time I went out, when I went out with Carolina, and we were searching for secrets, and I found a deer skull, and it spoke to me, and it wanted me to kill, and I didn't want to do that. So, uh, yeah. So that's I'm not doing that.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Lucas,
I
I'm
wanted to
really proud
find.
of you.
Well, thank you. I wanted to find ghosts, but not ghosts like not that kind of ghost. I don't like
I
those
don't
kinds
think
of
those are the
ghosts.
ones that you're looking for. No.
Mm-mm,
I think
not
you
at
made
all.
the right choice.
Yeah, yeah. So you know, uh, we'll see
Yeah.
how that all shapes out. Uh,
Yeah. I mean, we are, still team don't kill anybody. So
exactly, exactly.
that
So
that
I
is what
don't.
my therapist calls a values oriented choice. You're taking a values based action of not killing somebody by listening to the voices in the deer skull.
Yeah,
So
I,
that's a good
I,
thing.
was, I talked to Tanari about it, and I told her that I didn't want to lose myself, and I don't. I don't want to lose who I am, and I feel like if I did that, I'd have lost who I was,
I
and I
think it,
hate it.
it would have been really hard to come back from, not impossible, but I
Yeah,
think it would have been really hard to come back from that. So I'm glad you didn't.
yeah, me too.
As we hold on to our sanity or what remains of it here in the woods, we're going to see if we can get Tilda something to drink out here. Go ahead and make a
Yeah.
mental roll for water for me.
Can I use my burden skill for this if I'm listening for waterfowl?
Sure.
All right.
Feeling real generous.
Thanks, Chet. Well, that's a 12 on the die, so I don't really even need it, but maybe it gets
There
me
you
something
go.
better because that's 17, 12 plus 7. What's that? 19.
19. I'm gonna use my composure to bring me to an even 10.
Fortunately, with a 19, Tilda finds that thing she keeps finding, a well adorned with human skulls in
How
a
do you keep
different
finding
spot
those?
than you find it last time, and the X still carved on that one skull.
Oh, son of a bitch. Lucas, look, come here.
What? What? Who? What? Oh my gosh!
This,
I was just talking about this place. What is it doing here?
look. And I pull him over to where I etched an X in the forehead of that skull. It's moving. It's the same well in different spots.
That's really weird.
Fucking weird. Yeah.
That's really, really weird.
It's weird, but it's water for a week.
I'll take it.
Water, yeah.
And so we remain hydrated. Which brings me to your confession, Cam Tilda. Big one this week. No more skulls to hide behind. No more plans. Only your connections, your alliances, and your own wants to shield you now. What would the audience to know at home?
There's a bird. It's called a little ring plover. It's a small bird. It's a small little shore bird, migrating kind. It's unassuming and kind of brown. It's got little black rings on its eyes. You wouldn't think twice to look at it, but they're known for their ability to migrate long distances, tremendous distances. They survive strong winds, high waves. They travel across the world just to find home. They've become known as a symbol of perseverance and dedication and tenacity. And I think that there's something really special about just a little old brown bird flying as hard as it can just to make it to the other side. I'm going to try as hard as I can to make it to the other side, but I'm also just a little brown bird.
Who's to say a brown bird can't be a winner, right? You have two options here, Tilda. You can look for firewood or you can socialize.
I'm going to look for firewood.
Anybody you want to bring with you?
Yeah, I want to bring Carolina.
Carolina, you're invited by Tilda to go look for firewood if you will want to join her.
Sure. Hey, what? Everything okay?
Hi. Yeah. I just, we need fire, and
Oh,
I could use some company if you want to come with.
of course. I'll be happy to grant you company.
I feel like we didn't really get as much time together as the rest of the group, and I heard what you said about feeling like you weren't part of Team Green. I just want you to know that I know what it's like, at least in my own life, to feel left out of stuff and to feel like I'm not part of something. And I just want you to know that I consider you part of our group. I'm really glad to be a part of this group with you.
I appreciate that, Tilda. I genuinely do. I am also not. I'm familiar with not being a part of groups too, more times than I can really count. I did mean it. There was no ill will or hard feelings about that. It's a hard vote. If it was reversed, then one's team was able to make it all the way through, it would have been a similar type of, well, it would have been a similar thing.
I feel like there's a lot of ways that this game could have ended up, considering.
Good.
And
How are you
And I know-
feeling about all this? Well, going into tonight, how are you feeling?
like my wings are getting tired.
Seems to be a lot of us. But is it enough to not want to see it through and actually rest? Or do you think your wings can carry you further? One more week.
What's on the other side for you?
Well, I made it clear I don't need the money. And a part of me did this for like a bit of a thrill, maybe some promotion for my tea shop slash yoga studio, but now it's as I said, this gave me a drive. I want to prove myself. I want to win this, to prove that all the luck or circumstances I've had that pushed me were not just because the winds of fate or any smiling one said, yeah, she can have this. I want to win this because I am making it so. So I'm a bit tired, a bit emotionally drained more than anything, but I'm still ready to see this through.
Let's see if we can make it another night of the merge camp. Be a mental roll, to find firewood.
Mm. 15.
14.
No problems there. Who wants to make the fire?
Do you want to make it together?
We can make it together.
There you go. Roll your physicals for me.
That's a 7.
Okay.
14 again.
So, Carolina, you have a choice to make here since you're working together. You can either prevent Tilda from burning herself, but it'll cost you the fire, or you can build the fire, which prevents cold for everyone, but Tilda will take a condition.
I think I'm gonna look at Tilda. Are you all right with for the good of the camp?
For the good of the camp. I'm fine.
Okay. We'll build that fire.
You got a little singe there, Tilda. You're down to a D10. Which brings us to the fun part. We are once again back at the voting ceremony. No hats, formal occasion after all. 4 torches, 4 stumps, 1 Chet Swiss, 4 of you. Chet, reading the room here, says, I have sensed a heaviness here. And this does not get any easier week to week, knowing that with every elimination, you're one step closer, but someone else's dream extinguishes the constant worry of, is this a compliment or an insult, that I am considered a threat enough to be eliminated? Or is it something where if I stay, it's because they think they can defeat me? There are a lot of complicated emotions that come in these final couple of votes, of which there are only 2 more, and one of you will not see the finale. But one of you will, and that's Carolina. You won immunity at today's challenge, dramatically so. You are the only person who is safe here tonight. When you look across the remaining 3 competitors, what type of person do you want to be sitting at the finale with?
I'm not going to answer that, but I have another query for all 3 of you. When it comes to this vote, I want you all to consider, if it's not me that's winning, who do I want to see win? And with that in mind, when it comes to this vote, I think it's also important to ask yourself, who is done? I've heard from 2 who claim tired, and I've seen in 1 tired. We're all tired. But who is tired enough to be okay with not making it through? I'm happy to give my vote to whoever wishes to volunteer it, because I do see all of you making it through. But I do want to grant that peace if you so choose.
Well, then maybe this should be an open discussion here. A gauntlet thrown. We're all tired, but who's tired enough to be okay with losing? Muted Sphinx.
You know, if the gauntlet's been thrown and someone has to be voted out, vote me.
Y'all can vote me out too. If Lucas, I feel like you have so much more than you're searching for still.
I can search for that anywhere.
Doesn't feel fair for me to stay when the rest of y'all are so close to getting what you're looking for.
Nari, this is an interesting turn of events when you have two people who are saying, vote for me, but notably, two people who aren't saying, I will leave the competition. What do you prioritize in these types of situations?
Oh, I didn't know we could just
I-
leave.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
I do not want any perceived weakness on my end to be viewed as something that will take me out of this. I need to win.
then Lucas is going to get up. He's going to walk over to Nari. He's going to give her a hug and a kiss on the forehead. Then you go win. I give up my seat.
Now, this is me as a host checking in here, Lucas. What you're asking me to do is to remove you from the competition, voluntarily resigning.
That is correct, yes.
And you are 100% sure.
Yeah.
Okay. Now it's only sporting of me to do a check-in on you, Tilda. I will put it this way. Lucas's leaving guarantees that there will be no vote and you three will advance. But if you're done, then you're done.
What does that mean? If I'm done, I'm done.
Do you want to remain in the competition or not? I'm only asking because you also said you'd be okay being voted for.
I'll look over to Carolina and then to Nari. If you don't want there to be any perceived weakness,
Lucas walks over to Tilda before she can say anything else. No. I'm going to make this easy for everyone. I'm going to go. No votes tonight.
Stay.
You stay.
Whatever your heart says.
I love you all. You guys are amazing. Whoever wins, you deserve it.
I give Lucas a big hug. You're gonna find her.
If nothing else, I'm gonna find out what happened to her.
Just don't talk to any deer skulls, okay?
No, I don't want to do that again. No.
Okay.
Appropriate reaction from Carolina there. Me too. What the fuck? Well, in that case, then, Lucas, from your own volition, I need you to bring me your torch.
Lucas will grab the torch, brings it to Chet, hands it over. This is a real fucked up game. You know that?
Yeah. Brings out the best and the worst in people. And ultimately, you have to decide what it brought out of you. Lucas,
That's
you
true.
have spoken. And you are eliminated from Castaway the Woods. You will still be on the jury, though, and you will ultimately help decide who wins this season.
Cool.
And we
Now-
both
Which direction are the margaritas?
Oh, the interns will take you to the margaritas. Don't even worry about it. They'll take you
Excellent.
right to that cabin. Sphinx, my friend, it has been an absolute honor to have a player of your caliber here among us this season. An absolute joy to see you play Lucas. But the road ends here for the people who are just wailing in the streets right now, tearing up betting cards, tearing posters off the walls. Where can people find more of you?
Oh man, I can be found just about everywhere on the internet at Sphinx Akasha. You can also find me at the Everbright or at the Everbright Archive. Saturdays and Sundays you can find me playing live here on Twitch with the ADH Adventures. But you can also find my now triple nominated at the New Jersey Webfest podcast, TTRPG Actual Play Anthology podcast, the Everbright Archive. It's a good time. It's my joy, it's my baby, and yeah, hope you check it out.
One of my faves. I steal it from Sphinx all the time, including on this show. So Sphinx, thank you for joining us. We will see you next week for the final vote, but for now we must say goodbye to you. And with that, we have your final three: Carolina, Nari, and Tilda. One of these three next week will be crowned the winner of Castaway the Woods and receive the $1 million. There will be one final challenge, one final vote, and then the jury will decide who from one of these three will win the whole damn thing. Thank you to everyone who joined us here tonight, donated. We have raised $2,440 for National Immigration Law Center. I keep saying it, but that money does real good for real people. Thank you all for sticking with us for these last 5 weeks. We got one more to go, folks. One more and some big goals to hit. So let's put our money where our mouth is. How about that? As for those of you who donated here tonight, it's about high time that we spun the prize wheel to determine who's walking away with a copy of the wonderful RPGs and some glasses chains we have for you here. And that is going to be Taz, co-producer here at Game Master Monday, and we're very grateful for all she does. She will be getting 2 great games and a cool pair of eyeglass chains. As for the rest of you, our big finale is next week. I don't need to tell you, but if you donate next week and you haven't won something yet, you are in the running for the full Dungeon Club collection. I said full, every last damn one of those fucking things. And one of these three is going home with all the doubloons. We will see you next week, 7 p.m. Pacific, for the big finale of Castaway the Woods. Until then, we'll see you later. Bye-bye, everyone.